I'm recording. Okay. And hello everyone, my name is Haspel Osaka and welcome to the Stanley Parable. This is an old game, like 2 years ago. It was released. I have no idea what's it all about. It's just blowing up. And yeah, I was like, let's play it. That's it. That's the whole story. And I really like this because it follows my mouse and everything I do. It's really cool. Okay, you are playing this Stanley Parable. Okay, I will see what it's all about. End is never the end is never the end. Oh, okay. What a kick. Okay, you need to load. Of course, it's like over a gigabyte. No wonder it's gonna take so long. It's really awesome when it loads. Let me just
This is the story of
turn
a
it on.
man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Four two
Employee
seven.
number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him
Okay.
through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley
Okay.
was happy.
How much did you get paid for that?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What happened?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No
Oh
one had
no.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something
Oh.
was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Oh, I'm playing. Can I push? Right, interact. Um, see, did I say I hate Mondays? Okay. 4 to 7. 4 to 7. Okay. 4 to 8. 4 to 9. Stop Java. Okay. Oh, it's
All
E.
of his co-workers were
Interact.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh,
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't
that
find a trace of his co-workers.
looks like Windows 1. Oh, I think I turned it off. Oh, okay. Can I spray? No, I can't. Okay. There's another one. Yeah, just turn them off. Why not? Username access. Yeah, turn it off. 420. Nothing. Okay. Can go anywhere. Oh no. Okay. Nothing. This is a weird room.
When Stanley
Okay.
came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh. Should I make like a? Ooh, I will follow you. Okay. I I go to the door on the left. Okay. Can't open anything.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
Oh.
answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Let it ball up inside you. Take it. Take it out. Using the slide to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic on the header. And okay, and want to seek you most of all. Okay, what do people want? Things, happy feelings. Mike James, you're fired. Money, more money, things, but why? But with money to buy more things. Graphs about things plus money. We have our new products. What? Bi-quarterly post review. What is going on? What is this? Target. Push for funding for R plus Z of new copy machine? What? Meeting room. Floor 4XX. Okay. Meeting scale. Oh god. 8 bird? Uh, legal? Murders? This office party. Not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. There's whiteboard manager? Tomorrow complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Oh, okay. To do synergize core value expenditures. Uh, okay. Monetize free. Monetize free to play. Okay. Broom closet. Oh, I can open.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet,
Oh,
but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
okay. There's nothing here. Okay. Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs. Whatever you, whoever you are, narrator. Oh. Execute a bathroom. Can't open it. Okay. There's nothing here. Can I open this door? No. Okay.
Stepping into his
Oh.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Should I
But of
enter that?
course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah. Fuck. Hey. No. 2, 2, 8, 4, 5. Oh.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. What is this? Man, this game is weird. This game is really weird. Oh, I wonder what's down there. Anything here? No. Okay. Fine. Oh. Loading. Alright. I will let you load the game. Oh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Oh, that's a why again. What does this mean? I don't know.
Stanley
Okay.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Hmm. Mind control what? Stop closing. No, I want to go back. Man, this is weird. What does it say? It's kind of blurred. I don't know. Yeah.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
What?
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What? Wait, were they watching us from here? Jesus Christ, this is massive.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
Oh
their
my.
true nature revealed. Each
Fired.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's
Why?
co-workers.
What is
The
that?
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
Some
nothing.
cigarettes. This is weird. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
Fire?
true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Hmm.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably. Okay.
But here was the
So,
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his
what is
past
this?
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Facility power. Let's turn it off, I guess. Man. Mind controls idle. Waiting input. Okay. Oh, I have an option. Let's turn it off. Oh. Okay. I didn't think it will turn off the entire power. Uplifting music.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Oh.
Yes! He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many
What is
puzzles
this?
still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Oh wow,
Perhaps
there's
his
actually.
goal had not
Oh!
been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Said I
Whatever
come
life he
from.
lives, it
Oh,
will be
look at that!
his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Man, this looks like. Oh,
Stanley felt the cool breeze
this
upon
looks
his
like
skin,
some
the
old
feeling of
Roman
liberation,
architecture.
the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh wow. Is that it? That is short. Okay, let's see if I can I can fuck around with him with the narrator. It'll be awesome. Okay. Hello. Okay, everything is reset.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, perhaps. Let me turn it. Oh, there's something else. Awaiting input. Okay. Oh. Oh. Um. Okay. Username access. Yeah, turn it on. Alright. Let's see.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How about I don't listen to you?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Oh.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh. Okay. Can't open anything. Oh.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood, but eager to get
Oh.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I probably should have. Okay. On his left. On this one. What about over here? A4?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. Do not jump, blah 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 blah. I will jump.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Wow, what an ending. Is this just like
All of his
trial and
co-workers
error?
were... Wait, no. This isn't the right
What?
office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Change? Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? When did it change? Okay. I guess I really like to like play with him. Let's go to the right again.
When
Oh.
Stanley came to a set of 2
Okay, let's
open
go to the
doors,
left.
he entered the door on his left.
Let's see what else I can do.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's go downstairs. Oh. Okay. Why is that
But
car?
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of
1, 2, B4.
existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he
Oh.
looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he
1, 2,
went?
B4. Okay.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been
Oh.
on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream."
Oh
Oh, what a
no.
relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing
Oh man.
buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the
Oh, what is
ground.
happening?
Then he
Oh,
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was
what
so
is
much
happening?
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
How could
Was
it be?
Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After
Indeed.
all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his
Stanley
eyes
wakes up.
gently,
Oh.
and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this
Mm.
dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh. Oh. Didn't.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just
Oh, why
someone
is
tell me I
everything
am
turning
real.
red?
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh my
And
god.
everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She
What?
arose, got dressed,
Who's
gathered her
Mariella?
belongings, and walked to her place
What?
of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh. That's the other ending. Okay. That was weird. That was very
All of
weird.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let me see if anything else changed. That's always so. It's like it's mirrored somewhat. Okay, let me go. Now listen
When
to you.
Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Indeed.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
125 for cold drink? Man, that's too much. Okay, what if I wait?
Yes,
Oh.
really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth
Really
it.
cool painting, not gonna lie. Look at that, it's a leaf, it's sea. Really inspirational, look at
At
that.
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible
Looks like
that this
Ben
is why
Nevis.
everyone left.
Another picture of a mountain, probably the Alps. Really awesome room.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long
Wow,
time
how
had
did he
passed and
know?
there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay. Okay. Let me wait. I can wait for long. Let me see what time it is. It's actually it doesn't match. Okay. Alright, the game won't throw me any dialogue. Let's just go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Alright, so I went here. Was this where I died? Yeah, let me go back here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay. So what do we do here? Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
No.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
Who? Who has been waiting? What are you talking about? Okay. Why is it dark? I don't like the darkness. Alright, let's... That is very dark. Alright, let's get in. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another,
What?
then pick up the phone.
Can I ignore it? Wait.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone, is taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
Can I pick the...
How on earth are you making meaningful
No.
choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
I will. No worries. Let me see
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
Okay.
Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
That was weird. Okay, practice. What do you mean practice?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome back.
What?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a
Stop,
result
stop,
of
stop.
narrative contradiction. But not to
More
worry.
choice?
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, I'm literally going back. Okay. Can I go over here? No. Alright.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
I really
Unfortunately,
can't.
it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Oh man. Maybe some kind of key. Okay. Let me go back. Let me try to make a real choice. I can't open anything. Okay.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What if I still be here? Anything will happen. Okay, I'm bored, let's go. What if I go back?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, let's go to the left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
Oh.
hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What is happening? Oh, what is happening? Can I just go back? Why is it like this? 1, 2, 3, question mark, 1, 2. What? Oh man, this is weird. Okay. Can I go? No. Alright, let's go here.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story,
Ooh.
you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
Oh.
To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
Oh no.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Don't. Oh. What is happening? Okay. Oh. What is happening?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Oh, what is
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. Wow. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
What?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I will still go to the right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
wait, if I go
entered the door
right,
on his left.
Will it just like crash?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Yeah, it will just crash.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
fake
choosing
crash, not real crash,
and
as
always
in
putting
close
the
the game.
story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine, have it your way. Will it still be? Oh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
No, I can't go to the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
new. Okay. That is new.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once
Oh,
again
that scared the
stunned to
shit out of
discover
me.
not
Jesus
an
Christ, what
indication
is
of any
that?
human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Voice
Surely behind
receiver?
this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Okay.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
How about I don't? Alright, I will just sit here, do nothing. Also, what a cute puppy. Look at him. Oh,
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115.
I
He
won't.
spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I won't do it. I will not do it.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
No,
Please speak the code into the receiver.
no.
Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I will not. I will not listen to you. No.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know.
I
You could have
tried to
gone
play
through the
the
door on
game.
the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of two
What
doors,
the hell?
on his left.
Is that me?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Yeah.
I need you to walk through the door.
What?
Are you listening to me?
This is
Can you
it?
hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. I
Wow.
need you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
This is awesome.
So,
This is absolutely
you-
awesome.
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Why
You
is he
need time to
crying?
decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Is he gonna cry?
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Okay. Oh, it's loading. Okay. I believe that is it. I will stop there. I do not want to do that again. I want my. Oh no, it's mimicking again. I don't want my videos to be over an hour long, so I will quit out of the game. That was awesome. That was actually pretty awesome. I like that. Okay, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, that is it. I have nothing else to say. My videos will okay, I have something to say. My videos will probably be less than an hour long. Who knows? I will see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys next time when I start uploading regularly. Yeah, goodbye.